What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Dying Light the Beast video. In today's video, I'm going to basically show a farm that I like to do for money, because I don't know if you've noticed, but money is few and far between in this game, especially when you're trying to, complete all your, legendary blueprints, your weapons, keeping, getting all the best of everything. Costs a lot of money. So I'm going to show a way I like to farm, and yes, it's a volatile farm, but at the same time you can do this at any level, really. Just obviously the higher level you are and the more damage that you put, probably likeliness is you're going to kill more volatiles in this situation. So I'm going to show you my setup for it and show you a nice little cheese that you can do where you can hardly get hit by them. But yeah, I'm going to show you that in today's video. But just before I show you the farm, let me show you my current setup. As I say, you don't need to have this. You can try it with very little, if not, lower levels. It doesn't really matter, but obviously I'm preparing myself so I can go and obviously earn as much money per level 4 chase that I get myself into. So the setup is as simple as this. On the gear, I've got the 6 scavenger pieces of gear set, just so I get, so obviously you get 6% common craft parts, 3% uncommon, and 4% damage to accessories. So I'm literally just running these 6 pieces to just increase my loot pool when I do finish obviously this farm. And you can have whatever weapons you've got, but I've got a level 15 break knuckles, probably won't use that as much. Then we've got a one-handed machete, we've got a flamethrower with 800 ammo in it for obviously just crowd control, but this is the one I'm going to be using the most. This is the Bressaloo blade, so it's a legendary one-handed machete. The reason it's doing so much damage is because, again, I've obviously invested in this a little bit. I've got myself the legendary flame tip mod, so obviously on critical hits it applies fire, so that's going to spread to the other volatiles. We've got the legendary slaughter mod, which is going to apply bleed, so obviously as I'm hitting them, if they bleed, it's going to be better for us. They're going to go down quicker. Then we've got empowerment, just literally legendary empowerment to increase damage. And then, in all fairness, I was I didn't know what to do with the charm. I've ended up going for 5% common crafting parts just to go with the scavenger gear set. But other ones you could pick are 1% damage resistance, I suppose. 3% HP restored on healing. Didn't see the point. Well, you'll see why in a minute. XP, no need because I'm max level. Stamina on kill. If it was just general stamina on like a slice, then maybe. But on kill, it's not going to make much difference. That was another viable option, to be fair. So yeah, probably with the charm, the damage resistance, and the stamina cost. But that's me set up in the sense of weapons. Now, in the sense of, obviously, things I've got here, 20 Molotovs. Again, that's going to help with obviously the flame mod, crowd control. Only issue with this is we don't want to set ourselves on fire, so we'll have to throw the Molotovs maybe behind them, let it burn from behind the volatiles. And then for consumables, I've got some med kits, and then these are the 3 important boosters. Again, you don't need this setup, but this is hopefully for me going to get my most bang for my buck and obviously kill more volatiles. But we've got the legendary regeneration booster, which again, I shouldn't have to use the medkits with this, but basically I'll always obviously receive 1.25% health regeneration per second. We've got 12.5% melee damage booster. And then we've got 33% maximum stamina booster. So the idea is I damage more. I don't have to, I don't run out of stamina, and I don't have to heal. So this is the setup. If you haven't got this far and you haven't got this setup, don't worry about it. Try it with just a few weapons. You might have to repair. In fact, I might even have to repair some of these weapons as the night cycle goes on. But that's me setup. So let's get into the farm. Right, first step, you want to find a dark zone with an entrance like this, okay? So, as you can see, I am at the Library Square apartment dark zone. And preferably you want to find one that's not too far from a safe zone. Obviously, the idea behind this is I've come in the daytime to show you the method. So obviously, as you approach these, you walk straight through them, and if you obviously go out, you walk straight out. Okay. If you put your back to it and back up, you obviously don't go out. You turn round, you can then attack whatever in the doorway. And this is basically going to be the farm. You see, look, I'm backing up, I'm not going through, turn around, go straight through. So, the idea is we're going to get a level 4 chase and get it to this location here. We're going to come inside, we're going to back up, we're going to turn around. Yeah? He's a prime example. You know, see we can hit him there. The volatiles are being more aggressive, obviously. Even on your side, you can get right in there on the side. See if you prefer it to. Just obviously, as soon as you go on the front, you're gonna jump straight through. So, let's go up to the nearby safe zone. We'll wait till night, and then we'll get a chase started and get ourselves down here. And there's a volatile there. Let's get it started. Could have made it any worse if I tried. Right, so we're inside. Now we're going to turn around. And as you can see, they kind of just stay here. And there we go, we've got the first mod. Which we haven't done, we haven't took our boosters. Right. As you can see, level 2, it's starting to get a bit hairy now. I'm going to put the Molotovs off. I'm going to throw a Molotov outside just to keep that burn going. Oh, that hit me. We are getting health back though because of the booster. And I say, we are killing these pretty quickly. There's plenty there now. Now, obviously, I'm going to do the full night cycle. I'll cut out all the... basically what you're seeing now. If there's anything I need to show you in the sense of, you know, a tip as I'm learning this myself, I will come back to you. But see, I've just run out of stamina, so I'll throw another thing out there. I'm going to take a med kit because I start to lose a lot of health then. But yeah, I'll skip all the boring stuff and come back to anything decent. Might have to kill this one and go back outside. So we've actually lost the chase. There we go. Where is it? Oh, I tell you what, it doesn't half burn you. Your own Molotovs. Look at my health. Maybe not use Molotovs. There we go. Level 4. Finally. Let's give the flamethrower a blast. There's so much loot out there already. I see, even when they spit the venom at me, my overheal because of the booster is far superior, which they are all coming to an end. So I've obviously got the middle, as you can see, the green booster ready to go as soon as it does run out, because that's the most important one that will stop you from dying. If I die at any point, remember, all this loot will disappear. We need to get another... There's one there. Whoa there, that was... They were close. So what it looks like, if you do run out of... Right, I'm going to put my med kit on 1 second. If you do run out of volatiles, go into the nearby grid. Oh, one got in. I will have to use beast mode. Oh, that's turn up for the books. I might as well go out and... Right, let me put the other boosters on. So they can get through there. And if they do get through there, and I didn't have me beast mode, that could have been serious. So, with that being said, make sure you always keep enough of your beast mode above the bar. Plenty of zombies there now. Oh. Don't do that. Actually standing a little bit back seems to be better. So not quite up to, you know, not backing into it too much. As I say, I'm not taking any damage really because of the overheal. This is insane. Just don't touch your left stick, whatever you do, because you'll be flying out that door and you'll be absolutely knackered. Also, I've actually ran out of my durability once so far, so I've had to repair this weapon. You get 7 with the Breslau machete, so... Sorry if I butchered the name of that. The reason I like the machete as well, because obviously it's got the dismemberment. So if it's got the dismemberment, you got a likeness of slicing the heads off. There's a volatile. I will show everyone the entire collection of loot, because I can't give you numbers, because I don't know what I had before it, because I also don't know what I'm getting. I don't think I had any valuables though, so any valuables I do have, and I do sell. So let's just say I go back to the vendor, I can sell 10,000 coins worth of valuables. That's all from this. Didn't mean that. I thought I had my grapple on. It's nearly daytime by the looks of it. Can we get any more spawned? Yeah, we can. Oh no, it's daytime now. Okay, so you can see the last few running off. So it took 2 lots of durability for that weapon. Well, 1. That was the second, and that's the third. Let's just watch the collection together now. I'll show you it all. Oh my god. I had 3,000 coins. I know that much before I started this. So all the loot from valuables to money I'm picking up, I had 3,000 coins. So when we get back to the old town, we'll be able to see exactly how much we've earned from a night cycle in the sense of money. This is insane. As I say, it's got to have been the best part of 100 zombies. I wonder if there was a way you could tell. It'd be amazing. So if you did get inside, so as I say, make sure you keep that beast bar above the line, the necessary line, just in case you have to go through that. But I think we've collected everything. Right, the moment of truth. As I said, 3,000 coins. Valuables is only 1,200. So I'm on 10,900 coins. So that means it made the best part of 8,000 coins for every night cycle with that setup. Each night cycle is 18 minutes long, And obviously you can go back to back with this pretty quickly. Obviously I'm back at the town hall now, but as soon as the daytime runs out, you can just go straight back to the library tower safe zone, turn it back to night and do it again. So roughly making 8,000 coins every 18 minutes. And as I've said in previous videos, if you just want to farm money for, you know, for when DLCs come out, so you've got multiple amounts of money, it's not a bad thing to do. In fact, it's probably the best way to make money at the moment. So you make 8,000 every 18 minutes, mute it, put a podcast on, do something, watch more Roymario gaming videos, whatever it is, mute the game, and just repeat and rinse and repeat that. If you do that once a day or once every time you play the game, I can't see how you would obviously run out of money. So obviously I've done it. I'm going to go and do it again. So then that means I've made obviously 16,000 coins pretty quickly. So yeah, you know, that is a really legitimate, probably the easiest way to earn money. Well, I say easiest. Obviously I understand I'm endgame now. This might not apply to everybody, this farm, but I've seen people doing this farm on as little as level 3. Yes, they're not going to be earning as much money, but I suppose that just gives you an idea. Endgame, when you're just trying to hoard money, you've got the chance of picking up 8,000 coins every time you do a level 4 chase like that. So I hope that video has been interesting. I hope obviously that's helped you out in the sense of making your mind up of what to do. If I find any other way that makes, you know, I suppose you can earn money quicker and better, maybe not quite at the end game level, I will make videos in the future on that. But yeah, that is it for today's video. If it did help you out, you did find it informative, hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, that's the video.